We're back with another episode. Start of chapter 2. This is probably going to be a lot of reading, a lot of story stuff. Oh, that's right. Well, let's start. And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in northern Liberal. And to think that the bankrupt Kapua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yep, turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. More sky boats, sky ships, ship skies, whale skies, sky whales. Oh, that guy. Oh. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright. There's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. Uh-oh. Ollie's up to some shady stuff. I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shara. And the fact that you're carrying around an ornament that even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create, well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Leinheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we can arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olive. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Heh, it looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you and what are you doing in Liberal? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So, do you mean to tell me that you just drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hawking Gate so you could gather information was all part of the plan? And you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. Heh, I'll leave that part to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an ornament. It is an artifact which is unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system and its transmissions can be encrypted. Wow, that's all fancy. But there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact? Like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you my whip. I don't see any sense of humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. Almost. Well, I was mostly just recording this so I can get these uploaded for you, since I didn't think you'd be able to watch. As you already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The bracer with the special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. Cassius. The Divine Blade. Cassius Bright is the one I seek. And Chapter 2. Roll the credits. How you been, Novi? since I last talked to you. Fair enough. I provide my own intermission music. Doobie 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 doo wop. Galactic Heroes. You still watching the old one? Yeah, Netflix must have taken off the new iteration because I couldn't find it when we were talking about the other day. It's weird because I did watch like an episode or two of it on Netflix. Or no, maybe it was Crunchyroll. Now that I think about it, it was one of those. Oh, wow, that's awkward. We could have been here for a long time. I was wondering why such an old game was taking a long time to load. Let's see. We're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Ruan region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Cher said, alright? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first, or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost us to use an airliner. Great idea. We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have time. Oh, that's a good point. We do need to do a lot of that. And then we could leave after that. So what do you think? Thanks for those, Dan. I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Ruan region, we'll need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the west gate. Okay, the west gate, right? I can remember that. West. West. East. East. Definitely said go to the east. Alright, so first things first is let's go check out our ornaments and stuff. Neon's gonna go bold. I can't really make a deal, but it looks like the store manager has changed. Well, I guess it's back to the drawing board. I wonder when I'll be able to bring back some good news to the Imperial City. Talk? Nigel was arrested and taken to the Hawken Gate. I guess it's back to managing the factory for me. Looks like old Nigel was involved in some real shady business. Shocker. He seemed like a shady dude. Yeah, sure. Try to make sure we share the love. I mean, alright. So, oh, that is how you make them. Trade? Maybe? No. I got a lot of fire, a lot of attacks. Impede 2. Oh no, we're broke. Well, then that didn't quite work out very well for us. Let's see here. Ornament. We can throw in some stuff. Death Blow 2. Well, that sounds pretty crazy. Death Blow 2, cast 1. Time the cast arts is cut. Oh, that could be useful for her. EP cut, cast. Yeah, we'll roll with that for the time being. Information, enemy status, yes, that's important. Hit. So he's primarily just like a non-magic user for the most part, which is fine. Then we're stacking her with all this other crap. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's kind of a weird thing where I wish there's like some sort of notification and stuff. I don't really like the fact that you're seemingly so limited here, but I guess that's why you need to kind of like figure out who's going to do what as you level up and all that stuff, you know? That didn't get me much. I thought we'd be spending a lot more time sort of upgrading and optimizing, but that's not the case. I need a little bit more. Arms and guards. Open all the slots to begin with. Yeah, that's mostly what I've been doing because I figured that that's the most important part. Bye. You got any good stuff for me, old man? No. Not really. Well, I mean... Slight up... I mean, no, it's not a slight upgrade. It's a decent upgrade for sure, but... kind of like having Joshua be able to move so fast. And Pearl Earring, prevent seal, prevent stuff. Pretty sure I've complained about this before, how I don't like when you have to have things that are, yeah, I think I complained about this when we were playing Xenoblade. Needing accessories that are so specific, when you don't necessarily know when you'll need them, it's kind of annoying. Like, oh, here's a fight I've never done before. Oh, it turns out blind. Blind would be good to prevent. So, doing that sort of stuff is sort of a pain. Blitz. Looks like we gotta sell that. Needler, we can sell both of those. Fix that in 2. Most accessories are just... oh, nice. Yeah, I hate that sort of system in any RPG. I complain about it every time, too. It just seems so... I don't know. Lazy's not exactly the right word, but... it's definitely annoying, that's for damn sure. Need to max out that stuff again. Got lots of kibbled salt, so we're good there. Beast steak. 990. Yeah. Olive oil. We're still good on that. Fresh herbs. We don't have anything that needs that yet. Red pepper. I feel like there's more value to be had buying food supplies than really anything else. Especially the stuff that's sit down. Ouch. That's expensive. Tri-colored rice, egg risotto, cheese risotto, excuse me. Marbled steak, no. Well, I wish you could farm for a lot of this stuff a bit more efficiently. I imagine you can. Maple sugar. Oh, that's not too expensive. Could go for, I don't think I've ever had cheese risotto. It doesn't sound familiar. My family being broke and Irish and stuff, we didn't do a lot of stuff like that. And my mom wasn't exactly a good cook either, so nothing fancy ever. Oh, just like 3 of them, I guess. Just to have, so we don't get wrecked completely again. Seriously, tier bombs for 200? Oh man, that's expensive for some crap. Oh, F6. All makes it somewhat risotto with Parmesan cheese. Oh, sounds amazing. I always like pasta. Pasta's delicious. Part of my problem. Well, no, not really. My problem is definitely sugar, but pasta and carbs ranks right up there. Rice, stuff like that. I mean, since we're baller status right now, we might as well buy all the miscellaneous extra shit. Just to read. Who knows? Maybe it's worthwhile. I doubt it. Gone without a trace. Where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lynn vanished. But... Alright. The Royal Army reports that the military's intelligence division has successfully located the Sky Bandits' hideout in the Mountains of Bows. The criminals were apprehended, and all the hostages were set free. Mere days prior to the Kapua's capture, the Lind was found in an abandoned mine north of Revenue Village. Its cargo had been looted, and its passengers and crew were still missing, but this was the break the investigators needed to crack the case wide open. Shortly thereafter, that's exactly what they did. The monumental task of clue analysis and deduction fell upon the Royal Intelligence Division, newly formed by a young man named Colonel Alan Richard. While the Border Patrol tracked the criminals, a team of intelligence officials led by one General Morgan fed the information and analysis. And it was this coordinated effort that ultimately led to a successful rescue. "Put your hands in the air," came the cry. With that, the Royal Army blockaded the Kapuas before they could escape. And it was all over. Don Kapua's blank, disbelieving stare said it all. Intelligence Border Patrol alone can't take all the credit for the successful rescue, as a handful of bracers, I don't like how they don't capitalize bracers in that instance, played a fairly significant role, too, modestly dodging the limelight in the process. Several hours prior to the Army's raid, these bracers infiltrated the Sky Bandits' hideout through decidedly non-standard means and waged a small war against them from within, keeping them off their guard. In the end, it seems the bracers and the Royal Army really did work together, albeit by accident. Don Kapua, the ringleader of this crime family, has been transported to the Leiston Fortress, where he will be thoroughly interrogated. The Kapua's Imperial-made light aircraft Bobcat has been impounded as evidence, and the case is expected to be an open and shut one. Shoot, food stands usually a bit. Oh, that sucks. Friends and families of the hostages finally have a reason to smile again, now that they know their loved ones are safe. Bose's Mayor Maybell is overjoyed as well. "This is the result we all pray for," she says, "and we owe an immeasurable debt of thanks to all those involved in resolving this incident without casualty. We at Liberal News also wish to send our gratitude to General Morgan, along with all his men and women of the Intelligence Division, for working around the clock to track down the whereabouts of the hostages and their captors. Everyone else deserves commendation as well. So let's be sure that when they return to their homes, they receive a true hero's welcome. Our sources say that Her Majesty's nephew is planning a vacation to Ruan." Oh, nice. The upscale Auntie Rose restaurant in Bose's North Block suffered a loss this week when an Imperial traveler, would-be musician, bilked on his rather hefty bill. The man was arrested on the spot and imprisoned at Hawking Gate. Nice foreshadowing moments. Yeah, like that one there. So useful. Yeah, red scarf. Defense +2. Oh, we don't have any of those. We'll take 2 of those, please. Red scarf, homie. Yeah. Nope. There you go. Nope. There you go. Red scarf. White bracelet. No. Where's attack and defense will be wind-based. What does that mean? Oh. Ugh. Baiting you into doing 2. What if I don't want to? What if this is the only one I want to do? I almost would rather... It'd be hard to make it through 2nd chapter and 3 before trying to make it the Cold Steel, or just jump over the Cold Steel and check that out. Decisions. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see, I wonder what I should go fishing for next. Probably a lawyer, dude. You keep this shit up, she's gonna hit you with it. It's hard to only play FC of this. We'll see. Kind of depends on timing. You're playing it offline, so a little bit easier for you to sit there and say, oh yeah, I'll just take my time with this one game. I could do that. But then it would mean all the YouTube videos stop. Fuck. It's not the time for this. Oh, okay, well that kind of works out nicely though. Oh, he just chicken-headed me. And we're going back to town. I completely forgot to do something. Very important. Don't look at the game, it'll make you sick. Need to hit up the hotel. Like, when was the last time you played 2nd chapter? Ooh, 40 a night. Maybe because there's less. There's only 2 of us. That's kind of clever that they charge you based off of the number of people you have in your party. Yesterday for 2 minutes. Ah, I see. Real speedrun tactics, huh? I don't want to, but I need the sepith and stuff. I should maybe actually utilize this stuff a bit more than I do. Or I should save it. I should save it, maybe. Yes, lucky. Lucky. Oh man. So her attack is wind-based. Does that just mean if they're weak against wind attacks, she will do more? And then vice versa? Oh man. I'm assuming that's probably what that means. Get my sleeping schedule back, I'll be more active with it. Your sleeping schedule's messed up again? I got it all fixed. Woo, chicken heads! See, I wish you could move and then attack right now. So I really want to move over here and then do the slicey slice chop thing. The fact that it doesn't let you do that kind of sucks, actually. Oh, so it's shifting again. Oh, all that, and I can still only get one? That is absolute garbage. No, F this. Whatever.
Good to go.
Damn, I used up like all my CP somewhere in there. Yeah, it's kind of the problem. You gotta make actual time for the games like this. It's hard to just sort of jump in and out. Prone Pass, Revenant Village. How long will it take us to get there? Oh crap! I think I remember this nonsense. Nailed it. Yeah, first try. I want for this person to talk to me. Buy fresh milk. Nice. Oh, fresh eggs. Ripe apple, luscious orange. Luscious. Makes fresh juice. Okay. I spent a lot of money on food. Better be worth it in the effing end. That's not what I wanted to do here. Wanted to... Yep, this one here. Rest again before we continue on. Trade? Oh, what do you got? Oh, never mind. Yeah, the whole sell stuff. I wish these people like give me a discount for what I've done for them. Alright, back to the road. Ah. Yeah, we should be able to one-shot all these. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Ah. Why do you get so many hits? You know what? No. Preemptive attack on one of them. Beat him up. Oh, that happens so often in this game. You left 2 hit points on that creature. It's like, just punch him. Spit on him. Do something. That's all you gotta do. Not the elements I need, but a little bit's better than nothing. Let me guess. I took that detour. No, I didn't take too much damage. I mean, a little bit, but we're not exactly crying to mama yet. Oh shit, where'd he come from? Oh. Ah, this is not good. What happens in this if you don't load your FC? I don't know. Oh, geez. I got really timed that jump in better. Like, know when to do it. Sometimes I always, like, use it a half second too late. Flaky potatoes. Oh, that wasn't too bad, though. We got some Mirage out of that one. Good. As long as we preemptive everything. Definitely makes it a lot easier. The good son of you.
All right, we're good to go.
Really? I haven't seen any random chests anywhere. Get him! I'm sorry, instead of stuff. Oh, some newbie gear. Oh man, there's a lot of them here. Oh, come, he's basically in line. Let's cut this out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see, if I aim for this one, do I got... Come on, no. Oh, okay, I get that one at least. Do it! Blech. Suckers. I'd rather go for the guaranteed kill. Let's see. Art. Aqua Bleed. Doing good. Still no chests. CP coding. Oh, why is that? Because I was trying to play Monster Hunter last night while the episodes from yesterday were encoding, and man, it was muy malo. Meaning very bad. Oh wait, this is the guy that self-destructs. No, F him. He's gonna get some arts. Arts to his face. Oh, I still didn't kill him. Guess we just use some more arts and I wish there was like a defend, you know? Like, I don't want to do anything, I just don't want to take a lot of damage. We'll run away. Is that what it is? I wonder if you can disable that. I mean, it still takes a hot minute to load anything in Monster Hunter, but I guess it's better than what it used to be, according to sources. Oh man. That was a mistake. Let's just beat up on one first. Like that. Nice. Ah. It's kind of rude. One thing I don't, well, it seems like this game does kind of force you into a bit of like, use magic all the time, because that's really the best way to do it. Well, make a choice. You either get through fights faster and easier, quote unquote, by using all your magic, or you sort of grind it out. That was a lot. Where's the good stuff? Nope. 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 Coming for you, eggnog. Oh shit, 3? Never mind. We are... We'll do it. Screw it. Like I said, need to get as much sept as we can. Ah, that was dumb. Get him again. Aqua Bleed. And I guess we'll just have you do some token magic. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, I like how Josh looks beat up. I never noticed that before. On his picture, he's like, oh shit. There, that's what I was looking for. It was a bit of a beatdown, but Cheese risotto. I do want to use one. Halt. I only have enough for one of those, actually. Maybe we can make it to town. Limping along. We play a bit more careful. And yeah, we can technically do this and be okay. I really need him to do more. Oh, okay. Hold on. You can flicker. Yeah, do that. Boop. Pew. Quick, hurry. He's trying to do something crazy.
That's that. Let's move out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Our path's diverging too much. I'm probably lost at this point. Oh no, checkpoint. Nice. Man, it looks like we finally made it. So is that building supposed to be the checkpoint? It seems like it to me. Once we pass through here, we'll be in the Ruan village. And we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an inn on the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we would be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, if any CPUs out there, yours would be able to. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right. I guess it could be pretty dangerous. Looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. Maybe they'll let us crash here. Hey, soldier boy. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Like how she says that. We're bracers. Back the fuck off. Wow, I'm surprised to see someone your age as a bracer. Yeah, I know, we hear that every time. So are you here with work then? No, actually we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down the path right now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appear in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. Lasso. That sounds like too much work. No thanks. We've got a rest stop for travelers, so it'd be best to stay there for the night. Sweet! Thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station straight ahead. Yes, nice people. No more assholes. Ooh, what's this thing? Rest. Nice. Save. So too much work. I hate the fact that you have to do that sort of stuff. Since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Oh yeah, well, no duh. That's the way things work. Huh? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we were actually wondering. I see. Well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. Wow. Good guy in the army. That's a shocker. Better hurry up and eat while I can. Yeah, dude. Get that food. So, this is the room for travelers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Josh has got the right priorities. He's got magic. Ah, so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Orman stoves may heat up quickly, and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. It's like the difference between gas and wood fireplaces. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Really? That'd be wonderful, thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. Oof. We're gonna die. Sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. Rivalry? But there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although, I think Liberal is probably the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously. I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, didn't you think? Yeah, it was certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have the taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest? In the middle of the night like this? You must have some serious guts to be hiking around in the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Huh? Same line of work? I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. It's Cloud. The heavy blade agate. Agate. Agate? Oh, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agate, what are you planning to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? And what happened to Scheherazade? Thanks for the easy... Nams? Cher returned to Roland. Names. Oh, yeah. Oh, Agate is just one of those weird ones where I think I've always just yeah, I kind of figured. I just always pronounced it agate. But I don't think that's right. It's a word that I don't think I've ever heard anyone actually say in all of humanity. But yeah. Now it's just the two of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we'll help in the rest of the Sky Bandits. We've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about it from old man Lugren. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone without Scheherazade's help? What? Well, I think it would have been very difficult. It's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats to say the least. Not to mention, you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about you, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of night? You're either playing careless, or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills, unlike you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work? For the guild? It's a stone. Yeah, it's a stone. Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep too. He just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and get some let me sleep. You better stop poking around where you shouldn't, or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over the Ruan and do some job listed on the bulletin board? That's far better suited for the likes of you. Hey! Looks like he's asleep just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? Seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax. It's true we're still just novices at this. Could be that he just said that to us because he was worried about us. Do you really think so? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We've still got to hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we do it on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. She's vindictive. I like it. Estelle gonna drop the bows on people. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is it that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess and now things seem to be going downhill. Uh-oh. We're under attack. What's the matter? Did you hear something? Sounds like some rustling leaves. Alright, dude. Have a good night. See you in the morning. You sure it's not just the wind? Yeah, this episode will probably be up Thursday, Friday. Like Saturday or Sunday. So you'll have that. So it'll take a little bit because I'm still only going to do like one episode per day. 15 went up today. 16 will go up tomorrow. 17 go up Friday. Yeah, and this will be 18. Planning on doing 18, 19, and 20 tonight. You sure it's not just the wind? Oh, that's not good. Oh shoot. Lots of dogs. What the? A pack of wolves. Or wolves. You gotta be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I bet you this idiot probably led them here. I'm gonna go check it out. You two stay here. Now you just wait a minute. I think we better go see for ourselves just in case. Of course that was what we should do. Well, we did get the heal up and stuff. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Dun, 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 save. Did that wolf just jump over? Dude, wolves. This is bad news. We better hurry up and back them up. Hey, forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? Can you call yourself a bracer? Don't get me wrong, it's just that the army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You'd just be getting in the way. See, he's not wrong. That's the sad thing. But I'm pretty sure we could. Just like he says, this is our job. Now get back inside, you three. But... Crap. What the heck's going on here? Estelle, the other side. Seems like something's happening on the Ruan side of the checkpoint. What? Oh. Well, Cloud wrecked him. Incredible. He's even stronger than the rumors suggest. Get him, boys. Back up, back up. Huh. So you can turn this around me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside. You can't stop us from helping you out. We'll try to help you out without getting in the way. Fine, whatever. Just make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. Oh, we're gonna get smacked around by some rabid dogs, because there's 5 of them. Do it! Beat down. Oh, that's a hilarious sound. Damn, 900. Tiny dude. This guy becomes a permanent part of the party. He's definitely just our meaty, tanky DPS bonehead. Damn. I almost want to feel like I can throw it on him. He's just gonna smack the hell out of things like that. That's amazing. Oh, hit points heal. That sucks. Are these guys weak against nothing? No, not really. Alright, looks like we're going old hand-to-hand combat on them. Any of them close to death? Nope. Man, this one's closest. And you missed. You are an absolutely waste of space. Look at that. Estelle's doing a whole lot better job than you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Stone Hammer, Aqua Bleed. Alright, so the same crap as everyone else. So it's kind of like he sacrifices a bit of himself. That's interesting. Let's see how this works out. Oh, fucking vicious. God, excuse my language, but man, the AI in this game is just flat out brutal sometimes. I mean, seriously, all 4 of them decided, hey, we're going to attack her. There's got to be some logic to it. Maybe if I can figure that out, do a lot better. All right, Flame Smash. Oh man, I can only get 2 of you bums. You're like the 2 that are closest to death. Alright. Yeah, it seems like it's a lazy, something like just at the beginning of the round, the target's just one person, or it rotates. That's one thing I've noticed in this game, is that the enemy AI never like spreads out. Usually it's like they almost always just go after one person each round. Or that's what it seems like. I could be wrong, but if you try to tell me otherwise, I'd be a little skeptical. Like, are you sure? You just pulling my leg. And granted, I do have to remember this game is from 2004, so you know, maybe they did just have some simplistic shit like that. Phew, it looks like we managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there are a lot of them, and they're pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural if you learn the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong, I mean you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way off from becoming senior bracers, though. Hey, was everything okay over here? Yes, we did your jobs for you. Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad that you happen to be here. Should have expected as much from the heavy blade. I didn't do much. These kids didn't do a half bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you too then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Did his scar just change sides on his face? Or am I just hallucinating? That time it's definitely on his... We'll say it's on the right, because that's what we're looking at. It's on the... I mean, it's on his left. But he's looking at us, so it looks like it's on the right. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Pa! Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that. But he certainly talks big, that's for sure. Estelle, wake up. Ugh, come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Josh? Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the Crone Pass checkpoint. Oh, right. We had that monster scare last night. Huh? Where'd the red-headed jerk go? Well, that's rude. Looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh. And after we helped him fend off those monsters last night too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal. How about we get ready ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright. It's off to Ruan we go. Boop. Boop. Deuces, homies. Gonna use this, please. I'm just gonna make a lot of these before I forget and get screwed. Make quite a bit of that. Steak. That's only 180. It does restore CP, but still only 180. That's kind of crap. Maple cookie. 80. What kind of lame stuff is this? Fresh juice. Fresh juice. I'm sure there's probably people that have sat down and tried to figure out the most like min-max best thing to make. What's up, Excluded? How you doing, buddy? How was school today? Or the last time you had it anyways? Red tail soup. We're just making everything. Beefsteak. No. Alright, we gotta save these ones. Beast flesh. So those are the for the whole party deals. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to yourselves as well. Thanks for helping us out the way you did last night. We didn't do much. How about you guys? Did you run into any trouble patrolling the area to that? Oh, everything's fine, like on any normal night. Tell you what though, that was rather strange. Strange? What was? Got accessibility services worked out? What the hell? What do you need accessibility services for? You know how the lights along the roads and the checkpoints have the ability to ward off monsters, right? Well, even if there were monsters that approached the checkpoint, they wouldn't be any more than 2 or 3 in number. So yesterday was the first time I've ever seen them come in a large pack like that. Yeah, that is rather strange, now that you mention it. Then again, these monsters were small change when compared to with the Imperial Army. We should probably just consider it good training and protecting our base of operations. Is that really the issue here? For us, that's all we really concerned about. Protecting the checkpoint is paramount. We'll leave figuring out what the monsters were thinking up to you bracers. Now, getting back on topic. You guys are heading over the Ruin, right? Are you ready to fill out the paperwork for your gate pass? Yes. Fun. Yes, thank you. Estelle and Joshua filled out the paperwork to enter the Ruin region. Well, that's that. Looks like you're done here. Enjoy your travels. Have fun storming the castle. Welcome to the Ruin region. Blue oceans and white magnolias await you. That reminds me, you'll be heading to the Ruin city, right? Yep, that was the plan. Why? Well, just make sure to report to the guild concerning the incident that happened up here last night. There will be a payment there from the army for helping us out. Really? Yeah, but you're going to have to divvy your spoils with old Redhead. Alright, enjoy yourselves, and good luck in your endeavor to become senior bracers. Thanks. Really appreciate everything. See, not all the army guys are tools. Just the senior leadership. That's usually how life is. Screw that thing. Maybe we're missing out on some good stuff. Yeah. EP charge. Is that EP charge 2? That would be nice. What does EP charge do, actually? Where is it? Items. EP charge, EP charge, EP charge. Did it not? Who, what? Oh, it's an item. Man. I guess that would be useful at times. Oh! I saw it just at the last second. Sorry for screaming like that. We're out. Yep. Menoria Beyond. Wow. Estelle. Estella. Ooh. I can understand why she would say wow about something like that. Don't push her. Hey Josh, check it out. It's the ocean. Yeah. I think I would have figured that out. It's so blue and sparkly and just huge. The sound of the waves and the smell of the tide. But this is what it all feels like. Is this the first time you've seen the ocean? Well, I can kind of sort of remember seeing it when I was really young. I was on an ocean liner with Dad that one time. This might be the first time I've seen it up close though. I see. It's been a long while for me as well. We got here by walking though. No ship this time. Yep. I feel like we've accomplished something. Bah, jump. Ah. Follow me if you dare, Josh. Bah, jump. See, if this was Breath of the Wild, we'd have to climb up all that or something. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Watch out. I'm sitting here making jokes and that thing almost harpooned me. No. Huh. This wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. Usually they say that the chests with monsters in it are a lot harder, but that wasn't bad at all. Lily necklace. Lily's necklace is... prevents confusion. Boo. Oh. Oh, watch out. Well, let's try. What's one preemptive attack gonna do? Oh, he's not weak to anything? Well, it's not like there's a electric element in this game. Looks like it's earth, water, fire, wind. Let's call that shadow, light, and some other crap, mirage. Lighthouse. I assume we'll have to go there at some point. First, we're going to the village. Actually, let's try from behind. Preemptive attack.
That's that. Let's move out.
Could kind of work to farm them a little bit. They're not too difficult if you get preemptive on them. Only one so far. Oh! Well, whatever. We're close to town. Still, that sucked. Excuse me. Minoria Village. Civilization at last. And with all these pretty white flowers blooming everywhere too. What'd you say this place was called? Minoria. It's a little seaside village with an inn. The white flowers are a type of hibiscus. Ooh, make tea out of it. They're so pretty. You hate Canadian literature? You guys have Canadian literature? Today I learned. The ocean and the flowers together. It smells great around here. Also makes me kinda hungry. Only you could work up an appetite from smelling flowers. Just make sure you eat the food and not the flowers. Hey, I'm a growing girl. It's almost noon anyway, so what would you say to some lunch? Fine by me. Do we have any provisions? Live on the prairies? Oh, okay. Yeah, boring. Why don't we get something local? It's such a nice, quiet little town. I mean, we just got here. That's true. Okay, let's go check out the inn and tavern. We'll do that and then we'll call it an episode there. Actually, we'll call it an episode here. No point in cutting it just to go to the thing. So when we come back with the next episode, we'll start talking to the people and figure out what we're gonna do here. We'll check in with the guild, all that good fun stuff. So, thanks.